Hey guys, it's Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and welcome to day 26 of Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot. Okay, so I decided to come outside because for once it's a nice day, and it hasn't been a nice day in quite some time, a couple of weeks. It's just been raining, and as you can see, I've had a greenery explosion in my backyard unintentionally because this was all dirt a couple of weeks ago. Like we're trying to keep it all dirt because we're trying to do something with the yard, but yeah, so we're gonna have to take all that out. Anywho, today's prompt is, what is the best piece of advice you have gotten for the tarot? So I would say the best piece of advice ever is to always follow your intuition. I mean, there's tons of tarot books out there and they can tell you the meanings of the cards and they can tell you all these keywords. And yes, it's nice to use them kind of as a guide. But when it comes down to it, and let's say you're doing a reading for somebody else, and your gut is telling you something, your intuition is telling you something that may go against what's in the guidebook, or it may go against the traditional meaning of the card, then you always want to go with your intuition, because I believe it's coming from, a higher place, whether it be your higher self, whether it's coming from source, whether it's coming maybe from the guides of the people that, the person that you're working with. So I like to liken it to being a teacher. Okay, so, well, because I am a teacher, so, you go to school, you get your bachelor's, after that you need to get your teaching credential, and there's all this stuff in books. Well, if student A does this, then look at the appendix to see what to do, in case a student throws something at somebody else. What do you do? What if a student curses in class? What do you do? Oh, I could just look that up in my handy dandy little book, and I do what it tells me, and the situation is fixed. The child will never do it again. Wrong. Okay, when you're finally put into a classroom, when you're finally sitting in front of a client to read tarot or oracle for them or whatever it may be, it's not going to go like the book. As any teacher or any person who has had to teach somebody, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're a teacher, whether, you're a foreman on a job and you had to, teach your workers something, it's not always going to go by the book. You kind of have to, duck and dive and, figure out the ins and outs and what's my gut telling me, So as a teacher, let's say something happens in the classroom, I have to go with not only my experience, but what's my gut telling me to do in order to resolve this situation and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Am I going to find that in a book somewhere? No. Same thing with an athlete in their body. Let's say, if you would like to, and I'm talking athletes terms because, I'm an athlete, I'm a coach. You want to drop your 100-meter time. Okay, well, there's a list of exercises, a meal plan, recovery plan, stretches, things that you can do to drop your time in the 100 meters. Okay, but not everybody fits that. You could be male, you could be female, you could be tall, you could be short. Your muscles could have more fast twitch muscles than slow twitch, or maybe you have more slow twitch than fast twitch. So it's really dependent on what your body is feeling. If you're feeling pain in any way, an athlete knows intuitively this exercise is not working for me, although in the book it's telling me that I need this exercise, but possibly there's a different way around it or something else you can do to help you. So it all boils down to intuition, and I don't see intuition as being some sort of, psychic thing that only psychics have, or, something like that, but it's an innate thing. It's something that every living creature on this planet has, is an intuition. Dogs know when there's danger, cats know when to be aware, birds know when, a storm is a-coming, things like that. So just listen to your gut. I would say that's the best piece of advice that was given to me, and that's the best piece of advice I think I can pass on to you guys. All right, so I will see you tomorrow for day 27. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with January. All right, so catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.